Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, I went to the Pathfinder gathering and I came back with a new WC knife. Now, I know, Blackie, you do a lot of WC knives. That's true. Me and William are good friends, and I really like the knives. I mean, that's just the bottom line. That's my knife. The Blackbird knife is made by WC Knives. You can get it through the dealers like Randy Smith at StitchedGear.com and etc. So I'm kind of embedded like a tick in WC Knives because I enjoy the knives. If tomorrow morning everything else stopped, that's still my knife. I'm going to be carrying a WC knife because that's just me. Okay? So yes, Blackie's biased. I'll give you that straight up. But was the knife I've been wanting. Now let me back up. The Blackbird is the perfect woodscraft knife for me. Okay? Down here in my woods in the southeast U.S., it's the perfect craft knife, it's the perfect split knife, it's the perfect create firewood process game. It's the one knife do everything for me. However, I also supplement it with other knives. Okay? I don't believe in the one and done principle because there's Murphy's on every line and Murphy goes on every trip and it's too easy, so you got to have multiple. So I do carry a Swiss Army knife. I carry another knife in my haversack. I carry the belt knife. Do I need a bigger chopper, etc.? I dial in whatever it is I need for the job at hand. And what I wanted was a small knife, something for really tight detail work. And I had seen this knife on the forums, and then I got up there at the Pathfinder gathering and Randy Smith had some, and I was weak. I couldn't resist. And what that is the WC Mini right there. Look at the size of that handle and that short little thumb size blade. Perfect for the thumb size. I mean, that is just it. Now this is in AEBL, and AEBL is just fantastic stuff. When we were at Blade Show, somebody of great notoriety said that there's only 3 people in the United States that figured out AEBL, and William Collins is one of them. And I believe it. It's a unique steel. And when we get to doing knife sharpening, I'm going to be doing a class on knife sharpening for this Sunday. And I'm going to show you how to sharpen pocket knives and small knives. We're going to talk about this, but the AEBL is the exception to the rule because it holds an edge like a very hard blade, and yet it sharpens like a soft blade, something that is unique in the knife community, and that's AEBL. Now, what I wanted this knife for is what you see up close like this, real small detail work. Something that I can carve with, for really carve. I don't mean just whittle, I mean carve. I want to do something small and precise. This is the blade for it because I can control it so well like that. Get you around here. Where you can just take just that tip and inlet and notch into things. Because using this as a pry bar for that, I can cut in and make tiny little notches or whatever I want with that and easily cut in. It's got a good 90-degree spine on it, which means I can strip bark real easy and plane stuff down that I've split. It's got kind of a might splinter up edge. I can use the back of this thing to plane it down pretty easy. It fits the hand, fits right in that socket right there for this type of pull chest lever cuts and things like that. I'm just tickled to death with this, guys. I really am. It's right down the middle, so I can get up here and very precisely take that tip and sit there and bore a round hole very precisely with that thing. There's enough meat on that tip to do that. So this is the little knife that I've been wanting. This is going to ride in the haversack, in my Blackbird haversack, because I want it as my backup knife. Now, Matt Mercer at the Pathfinder gathering, he was sitting there doing all his trap carving and all the little things they had to do for trapping using one of the minis, even though he's got a nice big belt knife. But he was telling me, so I find I keep pulling this out because it's light and handy and it does what I need to do. So that's what I was looking for. I wanted something small and handy. And the fact it's full tang, it's got those G10 type scales, excuse me, my Carta scales on it and brass pins. And like I said earlier, usually I'd replace this with an orange, but I'm going to leave this because the sheath is so tight for these things. Randy Smith made the sheath on this thing. It's got a belt clip on it where I can slide it in a pocket. And it's just perfect size. Man, I'm sweating like a pig out here, guys. It's just a perfect little size to put in my backpack, into my haversack, etc. This will ride on the top of the haversack to be the do-everything knife whenever I don't want to use my big knife. And I love using my big knife. Don't think I'm replacing it. I'm not. This is augmentation. This is the Swiss Army knife is not quite enough. This isn't quite enough, the full-size belt knife. The belt knife isn't quite enough, kukri or axe, depending on the job. Reversing this, the belt knife, the Blackbird is just too big. Well then I'll go to something smaller like this, and that will make the difference. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. You'll be seeing this video, this knife in upcoming videos from me, and especially on the sharpening one I'll be doing this Sunday. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.